Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today I have for you another beginner build that's suitable for both Ghoul and Human. Ghoul would benefit more later on when special Ghoul perks will unlock, but can be used smoothly regardless who you are, and it starts working as soon as level 10, although realistically, if you want to use it at level 10, you would need a help from someone to modify power armor, as there is one key ingredient needed for this build. It's our mod for power armor that's called Tesla bracers. So Tesla bracers need to be installed on the power armor, and plan is relatively expensive, about 2k caps, depend on your charisma, and as well it does require a little bit of a stable flax to craft. There is a small chance you will find it as a box mod and you will equip it without any extra cost. This mod comes for different variety of power armors, T45, T51B, T60. It does work with Union power armor. There are some exceptions, doesn't work with Excavator. So Excavator cannot have it. Excavator or Raider, those are excluded. And I'm going with a little bit different format on this video, as the most important part is this R mod, so that's what I'm starting from. The plan, okay, location I'm at, is Watoga Shopping Plaza, and this vendor bot Phoenix will sell the plan for your power armor mod. I already have it for T45 Tesla bracers, almost 3k with my level of charisma, but I don't have the bargain perk equipped, so that can be reduced relatively easily. And it does sell Tesla bracers for other power armor types. You don't really need to modify anything else on your power armor. It doesn't matter what level your power armor is. It doesn't matter if you have a matching set or not. As you may see, I'm using a level 10 T45 just to illustrate the point. So from level 10, it is possible. You can use higher level power armor if you have access to it. I currently do have higher level power armor in my inventory. It just doesn't make a difference for a damage with Tesla bracers. Now, what this build entices. That's the minimum that I equipped to make this build work. I intentionally left some free points that are not used for anything, just to show you what is important, as everything else you can just top up whatever you want. There is no strict requirements. The most important of everything, your strength need to be maxed out. So you push your strength first to 15 to benefit to the maximum from the damage. The strength boosts your damage. And Incisor perk, that's the only damage perk that you need. The blocker is main tankiness perk that you need. Number Cruncher does boost damage with fist attack, so you want to add this as soon as possible. Under Endurance, extra tankiness with Life Giver, Fireproof, Sturgeons if you do have mutations. For the purpose of this video, I do not have any mutations. Thirst Quencher, quite handy if you want to do a little bit more of a power attacks. Charisma, we focus on experience gains, so you are not a noob for long and you will level up fast. So inspirational. Bodyguards for a little bit of tankiness, but magnetic personality is important. I kept trenching numbers equipped and Sturgeons equipped, just so you know, as soon as you start getting mutations, you will need them. I don't have any mutations as of this moment. As you can see, no mutations at all. No food or any stuff running. I'm barely fed. And that's it. I don't have anything else. Under intelligence, you want to max out your intelligence if you care about experience gains. So I do recommend to max out intelligence and strength, both of those as soon as possible. Everything else can wait. Power user, so we always have one and only fusion core full, as I'm running with one fusion core. Batch is included for carry weight purposes, not essential really at this moment. Scrapper to farm your resources faster, and Science does increase damage with our fists. Power armor fists, so we want that. We don't need any ammo. Enforcer, if you do need to occasionally cripple something, I don't, so it doesn't even need to be here. Born Survival is a backup. Adrenaline, that's important. Stacking damage with kills. Action Boy, if you have any extra action points for power attacks, will be useful. Underlock, Bloody Mess for a little bit extra damage and ricochet. And that's about it. Bloody Mess is not even essential. You could run something else or nothing at all. So let's say not essential. So this is about what's essential. Legendary perk that you should take as soon as you unlock them is Electric Absorption. That will solve your problem with worrying about Fusion Core. So one legendary perk, minimum in here, no food, nothing. And now, how does it perform in combat? If you are interested how this can perform endgame, I did test that, and it is awesome endgame. No super mutants outside. It is awesome endgame. Maybe I will even release endgame Iron Fist build. For now, it's Iron Noob. No temporary boosts running whatsoever, even though I do recommend to get some meat from those doggos in here and craft food. But look at that. That's a power attack. That's a damage with a power attack. All super mutant as a noob. Not using any weapon, running like that. Look at it. Power attack, 800 to the torso. If I hit the head, that's over 1k. I'm reminding you, I'm running a power armor that's level 10. So that is a level 10 non-legendary power armor. I'm not using any legendary stuff, no serums, nothing. And if you take meat from all those doggos, you will get your food really quickly to boost this damage even higher. But the point for me was to show you how efficient it is when you put it together. Look at this power attack. Look at the damage that it's doing. 1300 headshot with a fist. And regular attacks are enough, as we do have our kill streak already, so I no longer even need to use power attacks. Regular attacks are more enough to kill them, and look how fast I'm getting experience without much effort. One more bossy like super mutants survive one hit. Look at that. That's the power. And of course, mutations, as soon as you can add them, especially melee boosting one, do add them. Just keep in mind, when you will be adding more mutations, you will be looking to add class freak to your build, so negative effects that reduce strength will not affect you. This is the minimum required for Iron Noob to go into the wasteland and level up into Iron Fist, the pro, later on. And if you can get a ghoul, if you want to get be a ghoul, the feral bonus does increase your damage. So you are a feral ghoul later on, and free 150% more damage for you. So that's an option. As soon as you can, if you want to stick to the playstyle, you want to become a ghoul. So nothing running, no temporary food, and working great. When you will get access to any food, like those are mutant hound chops, very easy to craft, even without any mutation. It's 40% melee damage. With carnivore, it jumps up to 100% on a team, but even 40% melee damage. Look, the damage is not a problem. 500, that's without the kill streak. After I will start killing enemies again, the kill streak jumps up, and I do even more damage. Very brutal build, very simple to put together. I hope you'll enjoy if you give it a chance. And if you struggle and cannot get stable fluxes or caps or anything else to put your Tesla bracers, followed community is so awesome that you shouldn't have very hard time to ask someone for help to modify it for you or craft and drop for you those Tesla bracers. Doesn't matter what are other pieces on your power armor. You just need to ask someone to craft you left and right arm with Tesla bracers, or any really power armor type that is tradable will do for you. And the damage is fixed. That's 45 damage per arm. You have both arms, that's 90 damage. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that's base. Before being boosted by the strength, and after all those bonuses and simple perks, you are up to over 500 damage, which is more than enough to one-shot with power attack almost any enemy in the wasteland. Of course, Scorch Beast and so on excluded from one-hitting. On the endgame build, you have a chance to one-hit a Scorch Beast. But here, not yet. And that being said, thank you a lot for watching, and see you all in the next one.